Jersey Boys is the rock to riches story of Frankie, Valli, and the Four Seasons and the group's rise to pop stardom. The nationally touring jukebox musical is a worldwide success and has won multiple awards, including 4 Tonys. Dianna Barger, a 2009 Penn State musical theater graduate, joins the cast to portray Francine, Frankie's daughter with a rebellious spirit. Audrey Sakhnosky, an intern in the marketing department at the Center for the Performing Arts, speaks with Barger about getting into the right headspace to portray a tragic character. Barger also offers advice on how to roll with unexpected detours on the path to success.
Playing the role of Francine, Frankie's rebellious daughter who dies of a drug overdose, how did you get in a headspace to play someone who's not only rebellious but also dies on stage?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of pulling from personal experiences, like thinking about difficult things that have happened to friends or family members, and also just using your imagination. For me, that's the easiest way to get into the mind of a character.
Would you consider yourself rebellious when you were a teen?
I mean, I would probably say no, but my mom definitely commented in saying that I was a little bit like that as a kid.
Considering the intensity of Francine's storyline, do you look for more challenging roles or ones that showcase a certain skill, such as singing or dancing?
I think in this show, I'm lucky because I get to do both of those things. So for a portion of the show, I play Francine and I get to tackle that character. But then at other moments in the show, the opening and the closing, I get to dance and have more fun. So it's really a very, fulfilling experience in that sense.
Since the story is of an older era, what attracted you to auditioning for Jersey Boys? Were you always a fan of the musical?
Oh, yes. I love this show. The show has been around for quite some time. It's a success everywhere we go. It's such a pleasure to be able to do such a beautiful show, a well-written show, a well-constructed show, a show that has so many talented people, and to hear the audience's reaction night after night. It's very satisfying to be a part of something so beautiful.
Is there a dream role you hope to have the opportunity to play sometime in the future?
That's a good question, and that's kind of a tough question. I think maybe if I could harken back to the last question you asked, in a way I would like to play something different than what I play now. I think because of my short stature and the way that I look, I play kids a lot, daughters, even little boys. I'd like to be able to tackle a more mature adult kind of role, like Jenna in Waitress or something along those lines.
You're also a personal trainer and a Zumba instructor.
Mm-hmm.
Did you always plan on having a career in health and wellness, or was it more of a natural progression after graduating, having taken dance classes and performed choreography?
Yeah, it definitely happened after I graduated. So, every actor goes to the city and you realize you need a survival job. I tried to be a waitress for about 8 hours, and it did not go well. That is simply not a skill that I possess. But I think because of my dance background and my previous education in kinesiology and physiology, I was able to make that transition into becoming a personal trainer pretty smoothly, and I really enjoy it. And not only is it a great survival job, it's something that I love doing, it's also very practical information for me to have for myself to help maintain my health and fitness while I'm on the road.
Are you excited to be coming back to Penn State and see maybe what's the same, what's different?
Yes, I can't wait. I love Penn State. I had a fantastic time when I was there. I already have a bunch of friends who are going to come up and see the show, and family. I'm from Pennsylvania as well, so it's going to be great. I can't wait. And I've been back a few times since I've graduated as well. It's fun to see all the things that are different.
Are you planning on visiting any former professors, or have you in the past at previous visits back?
Oh, absolutely. So I've definitely kept in touch with all of the faculty there, and I'm excited to see them.
What would you suggest for Penn Staters to do before they leave campus?
I think it's really important to explore all the aspects of student life there. That's one thing I regret. I feel like I was very focused on the musical theater program, and while that was useful to me and it helped me be as successful as I am now, I wish I would have spent more time looking into the other things that the school has to offer outside of academics, whether it was philanthropy or some other kind of dance troupe or some other way to be involved, because there are so many opportunities there to meet new people and gain new skills. I think that's an important thing to do before you leave.
Do you have any advice for graduating seniors in terms of life advice in general or whatnot?
I think one of the most difficult things for me to learn and the most valuable pieces of advice that I ended up giving myself is that when you graduate, especially when you go into a field like musical theater, you have a plan of what your career and your life is going to look like, but it's very rare that it will actually go the way you planned. So I think it's important to keep your eyes open to all the opportunities around you, and to not be afraid to, be off of the path that you thought you would be on, because often that's where you find your success. That's where you find who you are and what's going to make you happy.
The Grammy, Tony, and Oliver Award-winning musical returns to Penn State with 2 performances at 7:30 p.m. Tuesday and Wednesday, April 17th and 18th at Eisenhower Auditorium. For tickets or information, visit cpa.psu.edu or phone 800-ARTS-TIX.